to Echoes of the Past, where history speaks louder than ever. I'm Cynthia, and today we unravel the life of a woman who defied empires, outwitted generals, and captured the imagination of the world. Cleopatra the the last pharaoh of Egypt.
She is often remembered as a seductive queen, draped in gold and mystery. But Cleopatra was so much more: a skilled linguist, shrewd politician, and daring leader.
She wasn't even Egyptian by blood. Her family, the Ptolemies, were Greek, ruling Egypt for nearly 3 centuries. Yet Cleopatra embraced Egyptian culture more than any of her ancestors.
So, was she a queen in love or a woman playing the deadliest game of power?
Cleopatra was born in 69 BCE in Alexandria, the intellectual heart of the ancient world. She was the daughter of Ptolemy XII, a king more interested in music than governance.
The Ptolemaic dynasty had ruled Egypt since Alexander's Great's death, and while they spoke Greek and practiced Greek customs, Cleopatra broke the mold.
She learned Egyptian, Latin, and at least five other languages. According to Plutarch, she wasn't necessarily the most beautiful, but her voice, wit, and charisma were unmatched.
The charm is not to devise, it is to understand what people truly desire.
She watched her father cling to power with Roman help and learned early on how dangerous and necessary alliances could be.
By the time she turned 18, Cleopatra was ready to rule, but under Ptolemaic tradition, she had to share the throne with her 10-year-old brother Ptolemy III.
What followed was a power struggle worthy of any modern drama: exile, betrayal, and eventually the most daring entrance in ancient history.
But we'll get to that after this short break. Soon after taking the throne with her younger brother, Cleopatra found herself caught in a political storm. Powerful advisors in the royal court favored Ptolemy XIII, and Cleopatra was forced to flee Egypt.
She retreated to Syria, but she wasn't giving up. She raised an army, preparing to reclaim her throne. And then fate took an unexpected turn.
In 48 BCE, Julius Caesar arrived in Alexandria, chasing his rival Pompey, but instead of fighting Pompey, he found political chaos and two royal siblings at war.
Cleopatra knew this was her chance. She had to meet Caesar, but she couldn't risk being captured by Ptolemy's forces.
So she devised one of the most legendary addresses in the history.
If I can walk through the front door, it shall be unrolled into destiny.
Cleopatra had herself smuggled into Caesar's quarters, hidden inside a roll of carpet linen sack. When it was opened, there she stood, radiant and brilliant.
She defied her enemies and risked everything. That kind of courage commands respect.
And with that meeting, Cleopatra changed the course of her life and Rome's.
The alliance between Caesar and Cleopatra was as strategic as it was romantic. She needed Roman power to reclaim her throne. Caesar needed Egyptian grain and loyalty.
Together, they defeated Ptolemy 31st, young king Rome while fleeing, and Cleopatra was returned to the throne, now ruling with a younger brother, Ptolemy 14, but with full control.
Power is not given, it is taken, take, then kept what, with precision.
Cleopatra and Caesar spent several months together in Egypt. The city that led Caesar, its libraries, temples, and Cleopatra herself.
47 BCE, she gave birth to Caesarion, whom she claimed was Caesar's son. It was a bold move, one that Rome viewed with suspicion.
I did not deny the childhood room was not ready for kings nor queens.
Still, Caesar invited Cleopatra to Rome. She arrived with grandeur and scandal, sparking gossip among senators and nobles alike.
Then, in 44 BCE, tragedy Julius Caesar was assassinated. Cleopatra fled Rome, returning to Alexandria with her son.
The lion is slain, but the storm has only begun.
After Caesar's death, the Roman world was divided. A new power struggle emerged between Mark Antony, Caesar's loyal general, and Octavian, his ambitious heir.
Antony summoned Cleopatra to meet him in Tarsus, and once again she made an unforgettable entrance.
According to Plutarch, she sailed up the river on a barge with silver oars, dressed as Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Perfume filled the air, music played.
We fight Rome when Rome can come to me.
She never did that for me.
He is Egypt. She is everything.
Cleopatra's charisma captivated Antony, their political needs allied, and soon their personal bond depended over the next years. They ruled the Eastern Mediterranean as a power couple, raising three children together.
But in Rome, their love affair was scandalous. Octavian used it as a weapon. He accused Antony of betraying Roman values and falling under the spell of a foreign queen.
In 34 BCE, Antony declared Caesar's true heir, enraging Octavian, war was inevitable.
Let the eagle of Rome come, Egypt will not bow.
In 31 BCE, at the Battle of Actium, Cleopatra and Antony faced Octavian's navy. Their fleet faltered. Some say Cleopatra fled. Others say she made a tactical retreat.
What's certain is that they lost. Octavian invaded Egypt. Antony, believing Cleopatra was dead, took his own life.
I am Roman, but I love like an Egyptian.
Cleopatra, heartbroken and cornered, met Octavian, but realized she could never win.
Rather than be parried as a trophy in Rome, Cleopatra chose death.
I shall not wear shine for an empire I never served. Let the serpent bite, and let the god decide my fate.
To this day, no one knows exactly how she died. A poisoned fig, a iron blade, a venomous act.
What we do know is that with Cleopatra's death in 30 BCE, the Ptolemaic dynasty ended, and Egypt became a Roman province.